Please don't listen to this recording while driving or operating any kind of machinery. If you make yourself comfortable now, so either sitting in your chair or lying down on the floor or a bed. Okay, I'd like you to close your eyes down, close them down, and then take a deep breath in and breathe out twice as long. And continue to breathe like this. So breathing in and then breathing out twice as long. I want you now to just notice behind your eyelids that there's colours, shading, dark patches. So it'll look to you just like nothing, but just focus on that nothing. Just notice any colours, shading. Good. I want you now, in your inner imagination, to picture a jungle. So just notice what colour jumps out to you more than any other colour in this jungle. Notice what kind of leaves, flowers, or any other vegetation there is around you. Be aware of any sounds in this jungle, and be aware of any animals. I want you now to imagine that a cube appears in this jungle. So this cube can be any size, any colour, made of anything. Notice the position of the cube, whether it's on the floor or in the sky. And now if you imagine a ladder appears, so this ladder can be any colour, any size, made of anything and anywhere in the jungle. If you imagine now that an animal appears, and just notice what kind of animal it is. Notice the way it's moving, how many of them there are, and any sounds that they're making. Again, notice any other sounds in your inner imagination in this jungle. I want you now to imagine that there's a lemon tree in the jungle. So it was there all the time, you just didn't notice it before. And I want you now to imagine that you walk over to this lemon tree, pick a lemon, imagine what the smell of lemon is like, then sniff the lemon. Notice that smell flowing through your nose, through your mind. And imagine now that you cut this lemon open and take a slice and bite into it. So imagine now that you've bitten into this slice of lemon and notice how the saliva in your mouth begins to change. You might notice that more flows, that you're almost aware of that piece of lemon in your mouth. Okay. Good. Imagine now a storm appears and it just messes up all of this jungle. So it might be a thunderstorm with lightning, or it might just be a hurricane, it might be windy. So all this scene becomes disturbed. Notice any sounds, feelings. Good. So still with your eyes closed, I want you now to take your right arm and put it straight out in front of you. That's right, your right arm straight out in front of you. So flip it over now with the palm facing up, like you're accepting something. Keep your eyes closed at this point. So with your palm facing up, right palm facing up, as if you were going to accept an object, maybe a coin, a set of keys. As you continue to focus and concentrate, on your open palm. I want you to imagine that someone walks over and places the handle of a bucket across your open palm. So if you're lying down, you can still imagine this. I want you to curve your fingers around the handle of the bucket and continue to focus and concentrate on this bucket. Imagine and create this bucket in your mind. Breathe in deep into your lungs, and as you exhale, continue to focus and concentrate on that bucket. Imagine now that I'm walking up to your bucket with the end of a garden hose and placing the garden hose into the bucket. Imagine the taps turned on, sending water into the bucket. Immediately, the weight of the bucket begins to change. You can feel the bucket getting heavier and heavier and heavier as you continue to focus and concentrate. If you can imagine this in your mind, your body can respond. You feel the bucket getting heavier and heavier and heavier. As you continue to focus and concentrate, this bucket's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. As you feel it getting heavier and heavier, the muscles in your arm begin to tire. Imagine more and more water being poured into this bucket. And the more water that goes in, the heavier the bucket becomes. I want you now to take your left arm out in front of you and turn your arm so your palm faces down, the exact opposite of your right hand. As you continue to focus and concentrate on the bucket, imagine and create now that around your left hand there's a string tied. And on this string there's a huge bunch of helium balloons, 100 helium balloons. As you feel the balloons getting lighter and lighter and lighter, lifting and rising, rising and lifting, soon the outstretched arm will start to lift and rise, particularly if you're sitting in your chair. So imagine that balloon lifting and rising, rising and lifting. Feel your left arm getting lighter and lighter and lighter, lifting and rising, rising and lifting. So in a moment, the balloon's going to pop, and inside there'll be relaxation and hypnosis gas. The moment the balloon pops, you'll find your arm drops down to the side of your body, and you'll drop down into a comfortable, relaxed, trance-like state. So feel the balloon now, imagine the balloon now, imagine it popping now. Let your arm drift down and let yourself drift down into a deeper state of trance. Every breath you take takes you deeper and deeper. Every firm beat of your heart takes you deeper and deeper down into a comfortable and relaxed and safe place. So your safe place, your happy place, your good place. Feel yourself drifting, sinking, floating down into a wonderful and relaxed, safe place. Feel all the tension just draining away out of your body. It's an unusual feeling, but a pleasant feeling. Focus only on my words and the sound of my voice. All other noises, they don't bother you in any way, shape or form. In fact, they just send you deeper and deeper. All your fears and worries, inhibitions just drift away as you drift into a creative and imaginative state of mind, where everything you imagine automatically becomes your reality. I want you now to just imagine that the muscles around your eyes become so relaxed, so comfortable, that just for a time you're unable to open your eyes, as if the eyes are stuck shut with a magical hypnotic glue. Good. And as you feel your eyes beginning to lock and seal shut, you may notice that the right and left side of the body feels slightly different. One side might feel warmer, colder, or lighter or heavier. You may notice a little tingle or twitch in one side of your body. So just notice this, it's just a sign of relaxation. I want you now to imagine a whiteboard in front of you. And I want you to imagine there are letters and numbers on this whiteboard. So they can be words, it can be meaningful, whatever it is that you automatically imagine. I want you now to imagine rubbing these letters and numbers off so they just start to vanish, disappear, go from the whiteboard. And the instant, the moment that you are so relaxed, so comfortable, so hypnotised, you can't be bothered to think of letters or numbers anymore, you'll find that these numbers completely vanish and disappear from your mind. And the instant, the moment that happens, you'll instantly and immediately drop down into an even deeper and more comfortable state of relaxation, where everything you imagine automatically becomes your reality. Good. I want you now to imagine that there's a wave of healing white energy just beginning to flow through your body. So it starts at the top of your head and it flows through your mind, your brain, your throat, your shoulders, and as it flows through your body, it's just pushing out anything negative, anything unwanted, any tiredness, anything that's been bothering you. Whatever it is that needs to go, this healing white energy starts to push it out. So if you've got something you've been holding on to, something that needs to let go, whatever it is that's bothering you, find where in your body are you holding that feeling. What colour is that feeling? And as this wave of white light just passes through your body, notice that whatever it is starting to be pushed out. So pushing out through the lower half of the body, the legs, the knees, the feet. Feel yourself just filled with this healing white energy. So that feeling you thought you had but don't anymore, where isn't it now? And now I want you to think of someone that you really love, someone that you really care for. And notice where in your body, where do you feel that feeling? What colour is that feeling? So whatever that colour is now, feel your body being filled up with this colour. So whatever colour it is, feel your body being filled from head to foot with this colour, this wonderful colour, this feeling, that feeling you get right in your heart when you really, really care for somebody. That colour, just feel it starting to flow through your body now, filling you up with this wonderful feeling. So if you had anything that you wanted to get rid of, try and access that feeling and find that you can't. Where isn't it now? That feeling you thought you had, you didn't want anymore. That feeling you thought you had but don't want anymore, where is it now? Find it's gone. The harder you try and access that feeling, the more impossible it becomes, because you find that you're just filled with this wonderful, good feeling. So as you're relaxing here now, I want you to ask your unconscious mind to bring up a symbol, so it can be anything. This symbol can be anything: a sound, a picture, a colour, a movie. Most people find it's a symbol. I want you to bring up a symbol that represents revitalisation. So when I clap my hands, I just want your unconscious mind to just bring up this symbol that represents being revitalised. 1, 2, 3. So notice this symbol in your mind, whatever it is for you, and put this symbol somewhere important, somewhere special in your mind, so that you can access this symbol of revitalisation whenever you need to. So figure this symbol now just starting to go around your body now, around your body now, bigger and faster, faster and bigger, filling your body now from top to toe with revitalisation, energised, revitalised, feeling on top of the world. That's right, just feel it just zooming around, because in a moment I'm going to wake you up, but when I do, you're going to feel on top of the world, absolutely fantastic, ready to get on with the rest of your day. So 1, all hypnosis just leaving your body now. 2, energy flowing in from every direction. 3, take a deep, deep breath in, and then breathing out. 4, stomach's clear, lungs are clear, throat is clear, head is clear, mind is clear and sharp. 5, wakey, wakey.